What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Measy Show. Now, I'm your hostess with the mostest, as you subscribers know. For you looky-loos and people who haven't committed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me and that like. So, as you've seen in the title, one of the Proud Boy leaders, one of the top 3 leaders, was sentenced to 18 years in the penitentiary. So, on January 6, 2021, there was like a big storm of the Capitol. For those that may not remember, basically Biden was elected and Trump was not elected. All the Aryan nations and all them people, they all got upset, and you know, they felt some type of way, and there's probably other people as well, but a lot of them were kind of like some blind following, whatever. So they stormed the Capitol, right? Now, I'd like to point something out. Had that been anybody else other than somebody that it was as light complected, it would have been a problem. Let's just be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Let that be about 50, 60 Arabs storming that Capitol. What do you think's gonna happen, bro? Come on, bro. Just use your brain a little bit. Let that be 50, 60 black people. Let that be 50, 60 Mexicans. It's gonna be taken different, right? It's gonna be taken different. It wasn't even called terrorism. It was just like belittled, and it was like no big deal. You get what I'm saying? At the time, right? Now, also, one thing we need to keep in mind is that Trump was the one who like was fueling that a lot, right? And I'm going to get into that in a minute. So, anyway, January 6, 2021, a whole bunch of people stormed the Capitol. And anyway, I don't even know what the goal was. It just was stupid. You get what I'm saying? But one of those people, among others, was a guy named Ethan Nordean, right? This guy was now sentenced to 18 years. And he would have had less time, I guess, but he had a terrorism enhancement along with a 36-month supervision when he gets out. Now, this is important. It's about time, bro. They weren't calling it that before. They were calling it, oh, it's just the good old boys. They were a little upset. There was a disturbance at the Capitol. Nah, bro, call it what it is. You stormed a government building and tried to like take over, even though you knew it was not gonna happen. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody even got killed in that day, if I remember correctly. So they were basically fueling this fire, and you get what I'm saying? I mean, Trump in a way was too, but this guy was for sure one of them people, right? So, and you know what's unfortunate? This is the second time this week I found out a sucker was from Washington. The first one was this lady I don't like. The second one, you understand me, was Ethan Nordean. He's from Auburn. But yeah, he's from Auburn though. You know what I'm saying? He out there. But anyway, so he ended up getting convicted of a number of things. And some of them was convicted of something called seditious conspiracy, right? Now, he was one of the 3 leaders, right? It's just a big right-wing extremist group called the Proud Boys. So the other 2 were Joseph Briggs and Zachary Real, who were given 15 and 17 years this same week that he was sentenced, right? So, according to the indictment, Nordean created a crowdfunding campaign to buy protective gear and radios used in the January 6th riot. They stormed the Capitol, and I guess they intended to take over, right? Some of them were charged with obstructing law enforcement on a federal level as well. Enrique Tarrio, don't ask me how, but I guess a Mexican got in the Ku Klux Klan. Didn't know that's how that worked, but I guess hey, maybe they were kind of like the army. Like when the army, they need a war, they're like, we hiring felons right now, y'all can come in. You feel me? Maybe it was like that. They just needed the numbers. You feel me? They had, Enrique, I'm here with my radio. he got his little, you want them little things they wear, the little white, he got his, and then I'm reporting here, brother. Who's here? He's got his little torch. He's got his little torch. Who's here, brother? And it is me, Enrique. Hey, come on now, Billy. We can call him Ricky, okay? Anyway. Yo, how you gonna be part of the Klan, bro? You Hispanic, bro. How does that work, bro? How does that work? So when you got sentenced, right, or where you gonna go? Like, you Hispanic, but you riding with them, you feel me? So when you go to you and the feds now, so where you gonna go? Now he got convicted of a misdemeanor, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. It was a misdemeanor version of the obstructing whatever. So maybe he'll get to a can. I don't know, but Enrique, bro, your name is Enrique Tarrio, bro. How you gonna be? Come on, Enrique Tarrio. You part of the clan, huh? Is that what you're doing? Bro, just jump, go end yourself. Anyway, yeah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, so the defense attorneys, apparently they tried to blame it all on Trump, saying that he was fueling the fire, blah, blah, blah. And you know it's crazy, they was just riding his nuts too. Oh, Trump. But then you're going to have your defense attorney try to, you know what I'm saying, you know he facing them indictments already. You couldn't take it like, gee, you feel me? So he got 18 years, man. Now, let me just say something. I honestly feel that it's about time. Let me just, before I even say that, let me state the obvious, right? I know that whole thing wouldn't have happened if Trump was in office, but if Trump had any control over that, nothing would have happened. I guarantee it. Number two, right? Now see, there's good and bad in every political party, right? The Democrat wanted to make a example out of these guys. Let you know, look, we not just this, we not just that. So they throw them under the bus so they can continue with their, whatever they do. You feel what I'm saying? So what's going to happen in the election? I don't know. That's a whole nother situation. But this guy was sentenced, and a whole host of other guys were sentenced. They had to make an example, bro. You can't just do that. So I remember, you know what? There was some Muslims, right? So for those of people that know the history of Trinidad Tobago, right? There was a coup. I forget the guy's name, but he was a sheriff of either he is a sheriff or was a sheriff in Trinidad Tobago, right? So I guess there was some thing where they tried to like outlaw Islam or something like that. And there has been a consistent Muslim presence there for, I want to say, like a long time, right? So probably 10% of the Muslim, but they've been there a long time. It's not like no new convert. Like, no, they've been there. So the Muslims basically was like, they try to outlaw Islam and do some other stuff that wasn't cool. So they say, you know what? This is ours. They stormed the parliament. They call it the parliament over there because they have different like cultural influence. So they stormed the parliament and they held it down for something like 30 days, 60 days, something like that. And they ended up going to the pen. So how are these Caucasian people finna run up in the state capitol, you understand me, hold everybody like lightweight hostage and all that, and nothing happens? Nah. Sentence them. Give them them, you know what I'm saying? Give them now. Put them up there. Put them in an ADX somewhere. Because had it been anybody else, they're going to the penitentiary, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about time this country start playing by the rules. That's all I got to say. I got a whole bunch of shit to say, but that's one of them. You understand me? They need to start playing by the rules. If let's just say, so it's a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, radical dudes, right? They got their little hats and their, hey, yo, what's up, brother? Got the radio, yeah. Roger that 10-4, starting Parliament, right? So they got this, right? Bob and Brad and Chad and Tyler, right? Imagine this was, you know, understand me, Abu Bakr, Usama, you know, understand me, Uthman, Muhammad, right? All these people, they got turbans and they got, you know what I'm saying, Khamis. And imagine what would have happened, bro. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Imagine if let's just say instead of Brad, Chad, Tyler, whoever, let's just say it's Usama, you know what I'm saying, and all these other guys, and they got, you know what I'm saying, but they just regular dudes like these guys, right? They working, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But just imagine, how was that perceived? Bro, they locking them up on a site. They going to the damn ADX somewhere. Let's just be real. So it's about time this happened, man. You understand me? And shout out to whoever made this. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see nobody in the penitentiary, none of that. But right is right and fair is fair. You get what I'm saying? Had there been anybody else, it would have been called terrorism from the jump. Let's just be real, bro. Yeah, let's be real. Be fair across the board, man. Be fair. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my personal take on the situation. And in the meantime, I don't know how you got this confused ass, you feel me? Enrique Torrio from the Proud Boys. Get your dumb ass out. You look stupid, boy. You feel me? You look stupid. You need to stay true to your situation, your culture, and instead of joining these. That's the damn new clan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain. Anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe, that comment, and that like. Salute. Y'all have a good evening. I'm gone.